let's find the distance between these 2 points. Okay, so you can think about these 2 points on the plane. Okay, this is my ugly plane here, 3, 9, somewhere around here, and then 1, -1 is somewhere right here. So we're just measuring the distance between the two. Okay, that's what we're looking for. There's a formula for that. Okay, so we don't actually have to draw this out. We just use the formula. Although the formula looks a little intimidating, okay? But there's no need for that. The formula says subtract the x values. The little x2 and x1 just means the first x and the second x, right? Or the second x minus the first x. Actually doesn't matter the order that you put them in. Okay, but you subtract the x values, square that number. Subtract the y values, square that number, add them together, and then find the square root of them. Okay, so good bit of stuff there. All right, so give the exact answer and then an approximation. Okay, so to find the exact answer, well, let's just do this. Let's just figure it out first. So 3, 9, I'm going to say that that's an x and a y. I'm going to put the little ones to represent that's my first x and my first y. X, y. Little 2's to represent second x and second y. All right, so then x2 is 1. x1 is 3. Close that up, squared. Plus y2 is -1, minus y1 is 9. Square that. That's going to be -2 squared plus -10 squared -2 squared is +4. -10 squared is 100. And so 4 plus 100 is 104. Okay, so we need to simplify that. And this is where we get into the exact answer and the approximate answer. Okay. Approximate is what you get when you type in the calculator. The square root of 104, you type that in, you get some decimal, okay? To get the exact answer, though, you simplify what you have as best you can. So I'm going to simplify 104. Well, I'm going to break it up into its prime numbers first. That's usually the easiest thing to do. 104 is 2 times 52. I just divided 104 by 2, and I got 2 times 52. 2 is a prime number, so that branch ends here. 52 can be broken down further. It's an even number, so it's divisible by 2 again. 2 and 26. 2 is a prime number, can't break that down. When I say I can't break it down, I technically could, right? 1 and 2. 1 and 2, right? But that's not making it any smaller, right? I'm stuck with a bunch of 2's. Okay, so that actually messes it up. I don't want that. Okay, once you get to a prime number, which means a number that can only be broken down as 1 and itself, that's when I want to circle it. Okay, that's the end of a branch. All right, 26 is 2 times 13. 2 is a prime number. 13 is also a prime number. All right, so the square root of 104 is 2 times 2 times 2 times 13. Okay, and think about what a square root does. If I can rewrite this in a way that has perfect squares in it, okay, then I can take the perfect square out. In other words, if I look at this particular problem, I see this 2 times 2, and I know that 2 times 2 is 4. Well, I can break that up into the square root of 4 times the square root of 2 times 13 is 26. And so square root of 4 times square root of 26, square root of 4 is 2. So that's 2 the square root of 26. 2 times the square root of 26. Okay, and then to find the approximate answer, you would type it in a calculator. Okay, which I don't have on me at the moment, so we're just going to leave that part blank. Okay, so the exact value is 2 to the square root of 26, and the approximate value is whatever you would get if you typed in the square root of 104, or 2 times the square root of 26 into a calculator.